would you rather. Again, it's going to be another tough one. And I guess, Buck, I think you got the first one on this one, right?
Yep.
So would you rather have Marshall Faulk or LaDainian Tomlinson?
Ooh. Ooh.
It's a question from last night.
Is it?
It
I
is.
brought up those guys.
Comments.
Hmm.
Tori and Wayne G
Shoot.
got into a heated battle.
Did they? See, the problem with LT, I don't think like I feel like if you were to put LT on a different team, let's say the Dallas Cowboys or any team that had that, like that star power name, I think he would have probably arguably been the best running back of all time. So with that being said, I got to go with LT because I did get to see him play a lot versus my Kansas City Chiefs, and he did really, really well against the Kansas City Chiefs a lot of the time. And I didn't get to see him much after that because, I was solely on Kansas City Chiefs. But I think LT is arguably a top 5 running back of all time, better than Marshall Faulk. So give me LT.
See, and I think this is a tough one for me too, because kind of like last one where Wayne G mentioned they're twins, these guys are essentially, very, very similar. So if I had to take one, I would say Marshall Faulk. He's got the all-time rushing record for a season. So
What?
yeah, I'll take
No, he
Faulk.
doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
For a season, doesn't he?
No.
Not even
Eric
close.
Dickerson.
2,800. Huh?
Eric Dickerson, I think, has the most rushing yards for a season.
Oh, Eric Dickerson has that. My bad. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. I got those mixed up. Yes. Still, I'll take Faulk though. I think he's a little bit better of a pass catcher, so I'll take Faulk.
So Marshall Faulk with the Colts or Marshall Faulk with the Rams?
Career.
Colts.
You get their whole career.
The whole career. Marshall Faulk isn't that good.
Well, Marshall Faulk has 700 more career all-purpose yards, but LaDainian Tomlinson has the edge in touchdowns with 162 to 136. So for me, LaDainian Tomlinson, a little bit more of a speed burst. They're both great pass-catching backs, but I'd probably go with LT.
So Wayne, let me ask you this question. Like I don't have the stats in front of me by any means, and you have those stats up there. How many more touchdowns did Marshall Faulk though get with the Rams versus the Colts? Just because they were the greatest show on turf and they were averaging 40 plus points a game, and
I don't have this. I don't have the splits. I just have their career totals.
Yeah, because I feel like the Rams really catapulted Marshall Faulk's name, right? Because when he played with the Colts, who was he? He was just a mediocre back, right? And then he went to
he was a top 10 back in the league when he played with the Colts, and I think he was a top 10 pick in the NFL draft out of San Diego State.
Right.
He's a really good running back. Kind of like Emmitt Smith. People are always like, oh, who's Emmitt Smith without that Dallas Cowboys offensive line? Well, he was still a top 10 pick in the NFL draft. He wouldn't have been that high if he wasn't a good running back.
True.
Marshall Faulk was a really good running back. I just think LT was a little bit more explosive, a little more electric.
So